From the Extra Mile. Hello, buddy. Humble George here. Thanks for your comments and your encouragements throughout the summer. If you remember, you're the guy who got me started with all this stuff. Going in the other room right now. Set up the computer for 1080p so you can see the files real good. Now, there's only a handful of them. I mean, there's brakes, engine, driveline, 3D driver, sounds, and of course the textures and what have you. You'll have to deal with that, but not a problem. It's real simple stuff. All you have to do is save those, take those files, save them in a copy and save them in a little folder. So you got the originals, get a new folder ready. We'll put these new files in, slap them in your car. Hang on. I think you're going to enjoy this. Merry Christmas, bud. Hello, everybody. Cool. Welcome to Humble George's channel, where I'm going to show you how to fix a Mercedes AMG c63 the Extra Mile Edition. But let's get started where we need to start. If you're new to video editing and you've been having problems with your video being choppy and the sound missing and it's a pain in the effing balls, check this out. Go to your task manager, come on over to here. If you have an NVIDIA card, see this NVIDIA web helper? Highlight that, right click it, come down to set priority, set it to high. Now you're done. It will work now. It really will. Now when you come to GeForce NVIDIA, let's make sure that fuckstick 1 actually is going to be recording. So let's come down, let's go to settings, let's go to recordings, happy video, wonderful. That's on my Q drive. Let's go to the audio. Microphone front panel. Very important if it's hooked into the front of your computer. You don't need a hell of stop recording to change the number of audio track. I'm not going to do that. Just go lay down. Okay. So now we can come out of here. Both of these things are green. Come out of there. All right. All that for this. Alex at the Humble Mile. No, Alex at the Extra Mile. Check it out, man. Go to, you know the deal. I've been through this a few times. Oh, the computer just seized up on me right in the middle of doing it. I was almost through the video and it locked up tighter than a squirrel's ass. Okay. Cars. All right. Man, and I've got a lot of them, praise the Lord. Let's come on down here to the M's. There he is. Let's go to, first of all, Alex, you're going to need to change the textures. You got to get flames that actually have flames in them. You can't have that foolishness that they come with. And it doesn't have any displays. So right off the bat, if you want flames, you're never going to have it. Now, other cars you can add skins to, and they work. This thing, not worth. It don't work very good. Go to the data folder. Let's go to the car. The name, Mercedes-Benz AMG c63 Extra Mile Edition. Okay. What else did I change in the cars folder? I changed the steering lock from 380 to 540. Remember that. I changed the maximum fuel up to 121 from whatever it was, like 78 or something like that. That was it. That's all I changed in the cars folder. Now, the brakes, these brakes come out of a Assetto Drives Saline S7. They are set up quite strong, but this car needed it. All 4 disc brakes, these brakes work beautiful. So actually, Alex, take a photograph of this right now when you can see it good, and you can probably write all this in yourself, or can you? I don't know how it works, but this is the numbers that you need anyway. I think you would need the exact car. Now, hang on. This is not that big a pain in the ass. Assetto Drive. Unless I lock the computer up again, which I hope I don't. Assetto Drive, AD. Okay, there is Celine's S7TT. Okay, you can't get in and monkey with nothing. So you're screwed. The only way you can do it is with the little, Assetto Corsa car tuner. But that allows you access into this data folder. And then we come down to the brakes, and you'll see we got the same puppies right here. So you might have to buy a couple cars from Assetto Drive, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. If you bought every car Assetto Drive made, you'd be a happy dude at the end of the day. They make excellent stuff. Trust me. They're so beautiful on the inside and outside. They're detailed. They're gorgeous. They're just absolutely nice cars. Why don't I run them more? Because I'm having fun doing something else. I'll get around to it. But back to where you are, buddy. Here's your car right here. Ba-bing. Oh, don't start your shit. Come on. All right. Now what else? Okay. We did the brakes. We did the car. We came down and put a different 3D driver in. No Hans in the position. And notice his steering has to match what you put in the car. 540, or else his hands are going to be screwed up. Now the drivetrain, that came out of Nathan Biddle Combi's Mini Cooper. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the aspect ratio, not that, I'll show you. These are nice. You can see them big time, but the truth of the matter is I don't think they're going to be that big a blessing to you. Let's get out of here, go to the control panel. Let's get our resolution. That was the word I couldn't think of. Let's get this puppy back up to happy. 3840 by 2160, 60 hertz, happy as a mouse. Let's hit that. Because I'm not going to be able to do anything with this in a few minutes if I don't. Okay, now we're happy with that. All right. Everything is strewn all over the place, but not a big deal. Stick that over there. Get this over here, and we're coming down here. Alex, buddy, right here. This is what you need, man. You need a folder for brakes, car driver, drivetrain, engine, flame presets, flames, sounds, and tires. These are the tires that you're going to be putting in your car. They come out of the Red Bull Racer. But what you're going to change is the width, the radius, the rim radius, the angle of inertia, the damp, and the rate. Top and bottom. You were complaining your tires were a little slight. Well, I got 600s on the front and I got 800s on the back. I mean, I tubbed this puppy. You're going to like it. You can monkey with the width, and that, they say, only changes how much rubber is left on the highway when you lay rubber, but I've found that it really seems to make a difference in the handling of the car, a lot. The rest of the things have to be what the original car was. 320, these are the original numbers. Now, that's Red Bull Racer, and this is Celine S7TT. The drivetrain, the drivetrain, that came out of Nathan Biddle Combi's Mini Cooper. The flames and such, and so did the presets. The driveline and presets came out of Nathan Biddle Combi's Mini Cooper. And as far as the sounds go, I think I had to add this right here. And you can find it in one of the other cars that actually work with flames. And I jacked my Mega Gas up to 8, so that's where that is. Okay. You're happy? This is what you need. Brakes, car driver, drivetrain, and as I show you. Now, what will that do for you? Well, I'm glad you asked me. Just for you, we'll take a little drive in this puppy. This is the one I was working on last night, this 1970 ZR1 Corvette. Trying to get the skins from your car to work on it, which was not going to happen. Okay, let's go get your car. Brands, Let's go to Mercedes. Now, if this doesn't look familiar to you, it's because I'm using the content manager, which now that I've gotten used to it, is fabulous. I never go back to using the other one. Okay. AMG. That ain't it. Look, I was going to make a brand. This is the stock car right here. Let's do that. Here's the car stock. What color do you like, buddy? You want a nice red one for Christmas time? Now it comes stock. This is no monkey business, or is it? No. 451 horsepower. This is the baby. Let's see what happens. Let's get it in here and let's let this machine sniff it out. Let's go to the analyst. See, it doesn't know what year it is, but we can call it 2012. 2012. Okay. The author, extra mile. Oops. Did I do it? Yeah, extra mile. Version, Humble George. Okay. Bing. Of course, this is the stock one, so notice we've got brake horsepower of 451. Let's do a little analyzation. All right, we've got some problems right off the bat. The total mass should include driver weight, which it doesn't, but we can fix it with one little spot. Pit stop parameters are missing, so the AI could never use this car. Yeah, we're going to fix it. And they say that's all that's wrong with it, and if we wanted to replace the sound, this would be a wonderful time to do it. But let's stop right here. Let's see if it'll even launch. This is the stock beast, and I'm glad it worked out this way. Alex, bear with me, buddy. For the guy who got me started by putting up that video with the Assetto Corsa car tuner, and I went ballistic from that moment on. As I told you back then, you created a monster. Well, I don't know about that, but you did create a guy now that's got 115 videos up, and that was from March or April until December, so I think I'm doing halfway decent. Now you see this AMG video for Alex SS. This is a brand new car, never been monkeyed with. Sounds a little suspicious. I think maybe I did change the sound. Alright. Suspension, generic, drivetrain, dampers, alignment, fuel. We're okay. Let's just tires. See, semi-slicks or street tires. And they're really quite... Anyway, let's check this puppy out. What's the deal? It doesn't go anywhere. Oh. What the hell's wrong with it? Oh! Oh, it's got clackers. Alright. Alright, let me get outside of it. Yeah, I did change the sound, guys. Alright. Here we are. The sound comes from my Spectre Camaro 1971. Let's just turn the lights on. I'm going to jab it right to the friggin' boards. No clutch? The clutch don't work? Oh, it's automatic. Yeah, yours don't sound like that, Alex. Oh, you smoked the tires. And there's no adjustment for the... Alright, hang on. Hang on. Alright, so that was this little puppy right here, okay? Happy as a mouse. Oh, go lay down. Alright. Now, just for shits and giggles, let's take a look at the one that I worked on for you, right here. There, right here. Now you're going to notice a couple things are different. One, I didn't know the year, so we're just going to select it. Now we'll come on over here to check it out, I hope. You'll notice that our horsepower, oh come on, is 5,221. Bink. Okay, now the power to weight ratio has also changed. 28 kilograms to the horsepower. We can now tell you 2012 is this particular unit. Author, again, we're just going to do this for shits and giggles. Alex. And the version I was. Yep. And so there we have this. Now, so these are the colors that I thought that I could cob onto it, and it didn't take worth a shit. But let's try this one. This is kind of pretty, and let's take a look at it. Single racer, Michael, I hope you're watching this, man. You should get a kick out of this stuff. I know I'm a little flamboyant for you and probably way over the top, but if you just enjoy me for what you see, you'll be happy for what you got. Okay, here we are, AMG c63 Extra Mile Edition. I worked for hours on this yesterday to get it working right. And the nice part about this one is I can make one hit with the setup and we should be in good shape. Now see, this sounds a little different, doesn't it? Setup, Nardo. Watch the car move. See that puppy pick itself up? Well, we got a few things the other one didn't have. We've got aero. We got the ability to adjust the spoilers on the front. We have a suspension, and now we can adjust the height of the car. Generic, of course, is the brake bias. Driveline, we have differentials power. Dampeners, the alignment, you can adjust the slant of the tires, which this really needed it. The electronics, we've got them boosted to 70%. 62 on, let's go up a little bit, let's go to 77. Tires, this is the experimental slicks. They come off the Red Bull Racer, but they've been adjusted to be exactly the specs of this car. 19 in the back, 21 in the front. Gears, theoretically it could go 649 miles an hour. Okay? Now I've got it as a floor shift because I like it better. Oh. We've also got flames. And we got Evil Knievel as a pit dude. You ready? Let's check this puppy out. Now let's... Oh, I never put my hat on. No wonder I'm looking around the car and I can't see shit. I mean, I don't have it adjusted. Well, we'll have to deal with it. Oh, that's a little different. All right, let's get this puppy going. Now, if I go apeshit, it's just going to go all over the road. Let's take a listen to this. Now, what do you think of the sound of this, Alex? get on the brakes. Okay. All well and good. You say, but could you, it's not drivable, is it? Could you really take off at that speed? No, you'd put it down to about 30% on the turbo. To know what you're doing. You've got to learn to drive these cars that I'm on. But once you do, just like Cameron Haynes said about archery, if you get good at the 120-yard shots, the 60s are slam dunks. Now watch this. All right, 100% turbo. Let's put it in 5th gear. Oh, aha, maybe not. Okay, won't do it. Will it do 4th? Nope. Oh, made a liar out of me. There we are. If I had my hat adjusted, there's still smoke back there. Oh, we might be able to do it this way. Let's try, that was 3rd now. Okay, I twitched on you a little bit. Let's try 4th, 100%. Come on, come on. And got 2nd, but it's impossible to drive the car like that. Well, we took a clucking and kept on trucking. And notice I didn't blow any of the wheels off. This thing is built pretty good. Now, speaking of wheels, notice that they are right out just beyond the lips. So I got every bit I can get. You could stick them out there, but it looks like a wheelbarrow, and that looks nasty. All right, let's take her back to the shop. Now, see how far the wheels turn? Look at this. You won't get the stock ones to turn like that. Look, it'll even go more. I think it sounds pretty frickin' good myself. That's all without using the clutch. Whoa. Hang on to it, old boy. Well, those tires are history now. I think I did it that time. Tell you, but we just smoked the piss out of them tires. Okay, but you say in a real race, I mean, come on, where are you going with this piece of shit? You're not going anywhere. Aha, you made 2 mistakes. One, you called this thing a piece of shit, which it damn sure is not. This thing is actually, if you were a real wealthy guy driving this to work, you're going to get some pussy. I'll tell you that right now. We just burnt rubber at 130 miles an hour. Where's my mouse? Come here, buddy. Whoa, whoa. Oh, you can't grab? Oh, yeah, you can. See, that's not realistic. You know what grabs me right by the ass is that stupid fucking statement. This is a simulator. It's a game. People that blur reality with games never get the enjoyment out of either one of them. They really never do. Reality has to be treated like reality. In games, you can have a fucking field day. Now, Alex did donuts, remember? I don't know if I can do a donut. Didn't I tell you this was a fucking drift monster? Oh, it was. How much have we got here? Oh, 100%. Let's put it in fourth. Third would be better. Okay, Spanky. Call the store, mate. We're going to need another set of rubber.
Aye, aye, Captain. Right now.
Now, try that with the stock one that you get right off the shelf. You ain't going to do any of that. Not at all. Let's try it. I did mention it's all-wheel drive. Okay. Well, Alex, what do you think? Is this a puppy? This is a puppy. Okay, man. I hope you like it. Now let's go over those files. You say, well, wait, don't escape. I want to see that. You want to see what that? A ball twacker. Oh, well, be that as it may, I was going to... Hey, come on, we got to see the thing go around the track once. Yeah, you're right, we do. Let's have a pretty color. Come on, one more try. I wanted to look at the replay myself. You got to see here. Wait a minute. Oh, stop, squirrel. Here's the deal. Track day, let's go for a little bit of a race here. Let's get the opponents jacked right up to the full bore. Okay, 100% on everything we can do. No penalties. Fuck that nonsense. Let's have some fun here. Now listen, this extra mile edition is up against the Iwas boys. If you think he's going to get any break, I got news for you. And that Corvette, oh, that's a high 300 mile an hour car all day long, if the AI can drive it. I don't know what's going to happen, but check this out. Sorry for cussing. I get excited. I don't know what the hell's the matter with me. I do that sometimes, but I don't mean any harm. I'm just cussed since I was off the tit, or weaned. I think I cussed on enough. He's gnawing on it, you know. Mom would slap you, boy. You start gnawing. Get that shit off, boy. Okay. Hit for the Nardo. There we go. Look at the color of that car. Almost looks like the ocean. I mean, this is a nice car. I'm not horseshitting you. Okay, here we go, boys. have my hat on. Shit. Demon. That's the one we gotta catch. Whoa! Oh, don't hit it. Good luck. That son of a bitch is gone now. Never catch it. You let him escape, that's all she wrote. That poor letter is so fast. That's enough. Let's kill him. Third? How the hell did we end up with third? Third? Yeah. That evil bastard right there. Alright, now, replay. Let's check this out. Boom! Well, that son of a bitch is out of it. There goes a couple of... Look at that demon. That thing sits nice, man. You won't get one stock like that. There's Whisperboy sitting there moving tires. That thing's history now. Boom! Oh, man! He's into another wheel. Told you can't touch the guardrail. Look at that thing go! Look at that thing. 366 miles, 367. This thing's a monster. GTO, well, that son of a bitch goes. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can see that it does make a difference. A huge difference, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we got our... I don't know why they put me way down there. And it didn't tell the time, but sometimes it's just the way it is. Alright guys, now you know how to do it. Hang on, we're not completely done yet. We gotta, yeah, we're gonna get out of there. Okay, now this is the deal right here. Let me see, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Don't be a bummer. Get over here, squirrel. What? The thing fights me sometimes. This is the one right here. Now let's just go over recap real nice. We got to get to the data folder, so you have to use a program to get to it. It doesn't come stock that way. Get in here. Let's go immediately. Well, let's go to the brakes. Now, Alex, stop the video and adjust it to look just like this. Maybe it'll be fine. I don't know if you have to have the Assetto Corsa or Assetto Drive Celine S7 TT in order to have this work or not. I don't know, because I've got it. Then, of course, we come to the car folder, and this is the deal. Well, what we changed on the car folder is the steering lock. We increased it to 540, and we increased the maximum fuel. Okay, the reason we went to this size aspect ratio resolution is so you can see the whole thing. It won't be as spooky to you. Now, what else did we do? 3D driver. We got no Hans. Again, the steering lock has to match whatever it is in the car folder. Basically, if you can monkey with it more than that, I don't know how to do it yet. I don't know everything, that's for sure. Drivetrain, again, out of Nathan Biddle Combi's Mini Cooper. That thing is a monster of a car. Anybody who's hearing my voice should have that at all costs. That's a absolutely probably the best mod I've ever driven in my life. Seriously. Now, we increased the torque, and as you can see, I did not slip the clutch, even with the amount of horsepower that we have pushing out. It took it. It didn't spin the clutch. Okay, that's something else we got to look at. Here's the idle speed at 640, limiter 17,000. The rest you can see for yourself. Take a look at the turbochargers. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 turbochargers in it. The top one goes all the way to 9 grand, which you saw we never made, but we did solidly go to 7,000 in top gear. Now the flames and the presets. The presets come out of Nathan Biddle Combi's Mini Cooper because here's the colors. See the red, green, and blue? And he's smart, that fellow. Red, green, and blue. He changes it from being orange and red to green and blue, which I think is kind of neat. Now you've got 8 of these puppies. Remember, they start at 0, so here it is, right here. They start at 0, so when you see 7, you think, well, what the hell? We got a 7-cylinder? No, we got an 8-cylinder. 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and these are the numbers that adjust them. So I was trying to share with you before. The side-to-side adjustment is here. Okay? The last one here is the forward and backward on the car if you were looking at it from the top. And of course, this one here is the up and down of where the flames are between the over the car or under the car. All right. Now, what else did we do? Setup. Yes, we did. We changed the tires to go as low as 10 and as high as 50. Why? Because you can. The suspension, the spring rate, now that's something else. You don't want to F around with the spring rate here because it's adjusted later on in setups or when you get into the car. You can adjust it there. And that's a good place for it, but the amount of adjustment you can get here. Now, the rod length in the suspension, I brought it up some so that you can raise the car up if you want to. That's just the way I do things. But as far as that's pretty straightforward. The alignment also, I like to give it a little bit of extra headroom so that you can adjust things. I found that on the cars where you raise the back end, you really need to go to 1% on the camber in order to have the wheels not be dog-legged. Dampeners, they're self-explanatory. Drive differential power, you can adjust down here. Now, it didn't come with a wing. I put a wing on it, see? And this gives us our adjustment for that. And, of course, the generic down here is the brake bias and what have you. So that takes care of that. All right. So what are you talking about? You're losing us. Okay, enough of this foolishness. Anyway, that's the deal. And that's how you do it. And if you wonder how do you accomplish this, you've got to have this thing, the Exrta Corsa car tuner. See that puppy? That's a must, or you're not getting in to get data folders out of cars that won't allow you to do it. And then that's the name of that tune. So guys, I hope you have a good time. This is I was 11. I was 11 when this thing came out, or I was 12. 67. I was 12. Okay. So that's the deal, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Alex, I hope you're able to stop it where you need to, copy and paste the folders, and I would love to hear your comment. If you choose to do that, I would love to hear the comment of what it is for you to drive the car, even if you don't make a video of it. Well, that would be dandy, but you don't have to. But let me know what you think, from the stock car to the modifications. as you can see, I don't think there's going to be a lot of, I don't think you're going to do anything but laugh your ass off and have a ball, personally. That's what I do. This car, when you get it from the website, dude, it's poor. Let's just put it, it is not a happy camper. The way I've got it set up, this turkey is nice, but that is for another day. So have a good day, everybody. Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. And know this, you are loved. So don't ever think you're not. Bye now.